people! Welcome to the show today. A little different from normal, it's a random review of random products I bought. Well, not quite not random, it's two different variations on the same thing. In this case, roll storage bags to my right and vacuum storage bags to my left. Now, how I came about this was that I was literally just taking driving the car the other day, happened to pass by a camping shop I hadn't been in for quite a while and thought, they usually have lots of decent little stuff for camping. I haven't been camping in ages, I have got no intention to go camping at all, but I wonder what they've got on offer today. First thing I noticed when I went into the shop, they'd completely rearranged it, whereas before they'd been the same uniform pattern for years and years and years, this time around, completely different layout. So I had quite a good 20 minutes or so of getting used to the layout of the shop, and then I came across these. Now, you've got lots of different options as far as travelling is concerned, and just as many options for storing your clothes. That's more where this comes in than this. But in this case, as you can see, they've got travel case, briefcase, suitcase, whatever term you want to... Well, not a briefcase because that's for work purposes, but definitely suitcases, travel cases, there might be other names for them. But in this case, it basically recommends that you put the clothes into the bag, roll it up, and you can store up to 4 times more, and you can use a smaller case. It's got a 5-year guarantee. It comes from our friends at packmates.co.uk. Claims no vacuum needed, space-saving, protective, and reusable, which is probably where the 5 years guarantee comes in. So there you go, there's the basic instructions. You pack, you zip, you roll, and you're ready to go. Although for some reason, when you're ready to go, it's out flat again. Bit odd. Transparent back with printed instructions, so presumably you can forget about these instructions, you can just go off the instructions on that. That sounds good. Got a double seal zip, multi-layer material, tough, durable and reusable. Then you've got different versions. This is the travel roll, so let's just see. Dimensions shown on rear of pack. Somewhere. 5-year guarantee again. So, this is the travel roll version. I can see the various different instructions on, well, the various different dimensions. There's large, medium, and small. I've got absolutely no idea which version this is because it doesn't seem to actually say anywhere. No. It's easy to use, it's airtight, it's waterproof, it's durable, it's reusable. But it doesn't tell me which version I've got. It also mentions the flat storage bags, which is this one over here, but we'll come back to that one later. But for the time being, well, I think the only way I'm going to actually find out is if I actually open it. Why am I never... Well, it's nice and secure, that's for sure. I'm never actually able to tear into these things with my bare hands. Hang on a second. There's always a solution somewhere. Ha! That's short work of that with a short screwdriver. It's a screwdriver, but it's not sonic, so I'm not the doctor. But I can dream. Oh, we've got a little bit of instructions here. Packmate promise guarantee, usage tips. Just chuck that to one side. We've got a great big... Ooh. Well, I'm willing to bet that this is probably the large bags. There's 2 of them. Yes, it says large and large. So there. Yes, so we've got 2 bags. I could probably do with more space, to be brutally honest. So let's just see, according to the instructions, this is 50 by 70 centimetres or 20 by 28 inches, if you like old money. So let's see, what this is all nicely sealed at the moment, I think. Yeah, that's all nicely sealed, that's could come undone. But you move it to the side like that. And it gets sealed again. Maybe that wasn't sealed the first time. Nope. That is definitely sealed. So let's see. According to this, loosen valves between fingers and compress by rolling from zipper end. So you put your stuff in like that. Or to use with the vacuum cleaner, partly reopen the zip, insert nozzle and compress and reclose. Oh, so you can use a vacuum cleaner. And look, there's one of those cue card reader type things, or things that you need to... Oh, those things that you have to scan that I haven't bothered looking into at all. Maybe one day I'll look into it, but right now, no. No. So let's see, let's think, what can I put in here for the purposes of travelling? Well, I happen to have a t-shirt. Okay, just to give you some rough indication of what it's like. Just a standard t-shirt. So I'm just going to pop it to one side. Do a rough impersonation of what all those people in the shops do. And I'm just going to pop it in like so. Somehow I don't think my skills here are going to work because I have no skills here. So let's just see, we've got that there like so. So what else do the instructions say? Involves between fingers and compress bar. Oh, zip around. So do that. And that's all nicely sealed again. Now can you actually open it again like that? Yes you can. You can prise it open. But in other words, it just basically stays like this all the time. So basically, once you've moved that either direction, it'll seal the bag up, and that's it, basically sealed, until you prise it open manually by hand. So let's just see if this actually works the way it's supposed to. Definite air build-up here. So it might be an idea to have it at least partially open in some regard before you actually do it. But yes, I can certainly see where that would come in handy. Now if you put a vacuum inside as well, it'll help suck everything out a bit more. But I think in general, yes, I can see how that would certainly help save space, especially the more items you have in that. And it'll probably help keep the clothes fresher as well, because it's sealed in a vacuum. Whereas if you just roll the clothes up themselves and put them in, probably more likely to get creased and so on, or exposed to the elements. Let's move on to the next thing. This is the vacuum flat, so in this case you're not rolling it at all, you're just supposed to leave it in a drawer, for example, or under your bed. Not enough space under my bed, because my bed pretty much goes all the way from the top to the bottom to the ground, and there's about a minuscule gap like that. Just enough space for the wheels to move around if you want to move it. And you can obviously vacuum seal it, so let's see what else do we have instruction-wise. Same thing by the looks of it, sealed there, so it'll probably open and close in exactly the same way as the other one. But you've also got that little suction thing. You can actually feel that around out here. At least I'm assuming that's that, although it feels entirely different. Okay, so it's a double seal zip. Strong and positive closure every time. 5-year guarantee, transparent back with printable instructions again. So, where's my screwdriver? Because I know what happened the last time. Aha. And again, there's a guarantee, and there's 2 different pads. Alright, one of which I shall put over there. I'll move this away so I don't end up potentially cutting anything. So yes, there's the seal. So you pull it, you vacuum it, then you push it. I'll show you that again. You pull it out like this, you attach the vacuum cleaner, it does its suction thing, you push it down, and that's it, sealed, although it does feel like it potentially comes loose. So I'm a little dubious about that, because it doesn't seem to have any way to actually turn and lock in position. This could backfire spectacularly, methinks. So let's see then. So you've got the same instructions, but you can also get the impression of how they've actually put things together here. Okay, because you've got one set here, then part of one instruction here, and part of another set of instructions right here. So they've obviously mass-produced it and then cut it in sections and probably only just about got it right. And I'm assuming this valve must have been put on later. So let's think, what can we put in here? That would need to go in flat. Don't think I've actually got anything to hand that would need that. I wonder. Hold on, I've got a spare pair of trousers here that I'm not using right now. I'm just going to fold them over. And by a pair of trousers, I mean in this case a pair of jeans. There we are. It's obviously not meant for jeans. I think it's more meant for flatter clothes, towels and so on. Now I did actually bring a vacuum cleaner with me. You won't be able to see everything, but there's the tip. Will that actually fit on top like that? Yes, it will. Alright, I just need to do the one thing I haven't done, which is to plug this vacuum cleaner in. Wind it a little bit. Find my plug. There we are. I've got to say I'm quite reasonably impressed by that. That has done quite a decent job. I've seen other things like this before. There are videos on other channels where they've done similar things, but they've got specific devices that you attach things to. But I think this simplifies everything and just means you make use of existing technology you're probably already going to have, like a vacuum cleaner. So if you're wanting to vacuum seal stuff like this, this sounds like it's ideal. And then you saw how fast that actually went. That was literally sucked, sealed in seconds. What else can I tell you about this thing? Well, something I completely failed to notice the last time I was looking at this was literally seconds ago, is that you have a maximum fill section here. Does that apply in the other one? There's the other bag. No, they don't seem to have the same thing here. Okay, so obviously you would just go up as far as you can. You just use some common sense in that regard. But yes, I think overall, depending on what you're looking for, they obviously both have their uses. So, I'm quite impressed with that. If there's clothes I don't want to use for quite a while but don't want to throw out, I can obviously make use of this. And if I've got stuff I want to take with me on my travels that I want to maybe have fresher and better off and so on, then I'd probably use this instead. I wonder. It did say you could do the vacuum cleaning thing with this, so I'm just going to move that along a little. Open up a gap. Insert my vacuum cleaner. And pray. Yeah, not sure that's really having the same effect there. I'll just try creating a bit bigger hole, a bit more gap. Yeah, in that regard, it doesn't really seem to be working quite as well You are getting some of the air out, but not much. There's still some left over, but all the same, for what it's actually done and what it's supposed to do, I think it's done quite well. And obviously that's just me using it for one item, so I'm quite impressed with that. Yes, definitely a thumbs up from me. And of course, if you liked what you saw here, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, and remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching. Doodle pip. Now, it's just the issue of getting these things out of the bag. What's actually going to happen when you open this thing up? Surprisingly not much. That works. Okay, yes. Brilliant.